Welcome to my channel Old Coins History. In this video I will tell you about United States of America buffalo nickels, which are very old and very valuable if you have them. Find them. Top 1. Where we delve into the world of rare coins, historical artifacts, and valuable collectibles. Today, we have something truly exciting for all the numismatists and history buffs out there, the story of the 1925 buffalo nickel. This isn't just a small piece of change. This coin holds history, artistry, and, for the lucky few, incredible financial value. So, what is the buffalo nickel, and why has it become one of the most iconic coins in American history? The buffalo nickel, also known as the Indian head nickel, was first minted in 1913. It was designed by the acclaimed American sculptor James Earle Fraser, who grew up in the American Midwest. His experiences witnessing the fading presence of Native American culture and the American bison left a lasting impact on him. When tasked with creating a new 5-cent coin, Fraser saw an opportunity to honor that heritage and bring a piece of the American West to everyday currency. Let's take a closer look at the design. On the front, or obverse side, is the dignified profile of a Native American chief. Fraser's design was said to have been inspired by multiple Native American leaders he met personally, combining elements of their facial features to create a timeless image. Every detail on the face, the high cheekbones, the deep-set eyes, the feather in the hair, was meant to capture the strength and dignity of indigenous culture. This design isn't just admired for its artistry, it's also a piece of cultural respect that stands the test of time. Now, let's flip to the back, or reverse side. Here, we see the famous American bison, often referred to as a buffalo. Fraser used a real-life model for this design, a bison named Black Diamond, who was housed at the Bronx Zoo in New York. The buffalo was a powerful symbol of the American frontier, representing endurance, strength, and the untamed wilderness of the West. By 1913, the American bison was nearly extinct, so this design also serves as a reminder of a species that narrowly escaped disappearance. Fraser's buffalo image is one of the most recognized and beloved designs in U.S. coin history, but what is it about the 1925 buffalo nickel that makes it so valuable? Like many collectibles, the answer lies in its condition, rarity, and market demand. Let's break it down. First, we have to consider the overall rarity of buffalo nickels, particularly from 1925. Although these nickels were produced for general circulation, they've become harder to find over the years, especially in good condition. The buffalo nickel was in circulation for over 2 decades, and many of these coins have experienced significant wear. Nickels from the 1920s, in particular, are quite scarce because their dates and fine details tend to wear down quickly over time. This makes high-quality specimens extremely rare and, consequently, very valuable. Now let's talk about coin grading, a critical factor in determining the value of a 1925 buffalo nickel. When collectors assess a coin's value, they look at its grade, which ranges from poor to mint state. Grading a coin involves evaluating how much wear and damage it has sustained, as well as how clearly the design elements are visible. Collectors want to see the fine details on the Native American's face and the bison's fur. Any blurring or smoothing of these details significantly reduces the coin's worth. For example, if a 1925 buffalo nickel has only minor wear, with visible details on the chief's cheekbones and the buffalo's fur, it's considered to be in very fine or extremely fine condition. Coins like this can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. However, if a 1925 buffalo nickel is found in pristine, uncirculated condition, meaning it shows no signs of wear and looks as though it just left the mint, it becomes something truly special. Such coins are incredibly rare and command a high price in the collector's market. One unique factor with the 1925 buffalo nickel is what's known as the strike quality. When the U.S. Mint struck these coins, the level of detail impressed onto the coin varied. Some coins were weakly struck, meaning the designs weren't fully pressed into the metal, while others were sharply struck, displaying crisp and clear details. Strong strikes are more desirable and can make a significant difference in the coin's value. Collectors especially look for coins where all the design details, like the buffalo's fur and the chief's facial features, are fully visible. Now, onto the big question: how much is a 1925 buffalo nickel worth today? For many collectors, common buffalo nickels in worn condition might only be worth a few dollars. However, the 1925 buffalo nickel is among the more sought-after dates in the series, and even coins in moderate condition can command respectable prices. For instance, a well-preserved 1925 buffalo nickel in higher grades could range anywhere from $500 to $5,000 depending on the exact condition and grading, but it doesn't stop there. In 2007, one nearly perfect 1925 buffalo nickel sold at auction for an astonishing $171,000. That's right, $171,000 for a single nickel. This particular coin was graded as being in nearly flawless condition, with every detail intact and virtually no signs of wear. The auction attracted a lot of attention in the numismatic community, cementing the 1925 buffalo nickel as a true collector's treasure. So, if you come across a buffalo nickel from 1925, take a moment to examine it closely. Look for details in the chief's face and the buffalo's fur, and consider getting it professionally graded if it appears to be in good shape. Even if it's not in perfect condition, it could still be worth far more than its face value, and who knows? You might just have a valuable piece of history in your hands. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the 1925 buffalo nickel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories of hidden treasures and fascinating finds. We'll see you in the next video. Happy collecting! Top 2. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of American coin history, the 1937 buffalo nickel. This isn't just any 5-cent coin. For collectors and history lovers, the 1937 buffalo nickel holds a unique place as a symbol of America's heritage, and for the lucky few, it could be worth a fortune. The buffalo nickel, or Indian head nickel, was first introduced in 1913, designed by renowned sculptor James O. Fraser. Growing up in the American Midwest, Fraser was inspired by the landscapes, wildlife, and cultures of the Great Plains. When he created this coin, he wanted to capture the strength, resilience, and spirit of the American West, which was rapidly changing. On the front of the coin, known as the obverse, you'll find a striking profile of a Native American chief, with intricate details capturing his expression, strength, and dignity. It's believed that Fraser based this image on the combined features of several Native American leaders he personally encountered. This isn't just a design, it's a tribute to the rich cultures and peoples who have been part of America's story for centuries. Flipping to the reverse side, we see the majestic American bison, or buffalo, standing tall and powerful. Fraser used a real bison named Black Diamond, who lived at the Bronx Zoo, as his model for this design. By the early 20th century, the American bison was nearly extinct, so this image also serves as a reminder of a species and an era that was quickly disappearing. The buffalo nickel captures not only America's history but also its natural beauty and the spirit of the frontier. So, what makes the 1937 buffalo nickel so valuable? To answer that, we need to look at the coin's condition, rarity, and appeal to collectors. Let's break it down. The buffalo nickel series was in circulation for over 2 decades, and these coins endured a lot of wear and tear. Because of this, finding a 1937 buffalo nickel in good condition is rare, and coins in top shape are highly sought after. Over time, the intricate details on the Native American's face and the buffalo's fur wear down, which decreases the coin's value. A coin in excellent condition, with sharp details and minimal signs of wear, is incredibly rare and highly prized. Then, we have coin grading. Coins are graded from poor to mint state, based on how well they've been preserved. A well-preserved 1937 buffalo nickel with strong details can command a good price, but coins in mint state, meaning they show almost no signs of wear, are incredibly valuable. Collectors also look for a strong strike, where the design elements are crisply impressed into the metal. A clear, sharp strike with visible details on both the obverse and reverse sides can greatly increase the coin's value. Now, for the moment you've been waiting for, just how much could a 1937 buffalo nickel be worth? Common buffalo nickels might only be worth a few dollars, but a well-preserved 1937 Buffalo nickel in top condition can command hundreds or even thousands. And there's one particular example that takes the value to an entirely different level. In 2008, a near-perfect 1937 Buffalo nickel sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $151,000. That's right, $151,000 for a single nickel. This record-breaking price was due to the coin's incredible condition, historical significance, and rarity. Imagine coming across a 5-cent coin that could change your life. So, if you have a 1937 Buffalo nickel or come across one, take a close look. Even if it's not in perfect condition, it could still be worth far more than its face value. Who knows? You might just have a hidden treasure in your collection. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this look into the world of rare coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more fascinating stories about collectibles and hidden treasures. Until next time, happy collecting! Top 3. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most captivating coins in American history, the 1935 Buffalo nickel. At first glance, it's just a 5-cent piece, but this coin is so much more than spare change. It's a work of art, a piece of history, and, for collectors, it could be worth a small fortune. Imagine holding a coin that connects you to the frontier days, a coin that represents the rugged landscapes, the proud Native American culture, and the once abundant herds of buffalo that roamed the Great Plains. This coin, designed by James O. Fraser, a renowned sculptor of the early 20th century, captures a powerful story in every detail. Let's start by exploring the incredible design that makes the Buffalo nickel so iconic. Fraser's goal wasn't just to create a piece of currency, he wanted this coin to serve as a tribute to the American spirit, blending both artistry and history. On the front, or the obverse, of the coin, we see a profile of a Native American chief, a powerful, dignified image that instantly draws the eye. Fraser based this portrait on the features of several Native American leaders he had personally met, including Iron Tail, Two Moons, and Big Tree. By combining their features, Fraser created a timeless portrait that reflects the strength, pride, and resilience of Native American culture. This isn't just a design, it's a symbol of the people who have shaped the American story for centuries. Now, let's flip to the reverse side of the coin, where we see the powerful image of an American bison, often called a buffalo. Fraser modeled this design on a real-life bison named Black Diamond, who lived at the Bronx Zoo in New York. By the early 1900s, the American bison population had dwindled due to overhunting, and this design served as a tribute to a species that was once at the heart of the American frontier. The buffalo represents strength, endurance, and the untamed spirit of the West, a symbol of a time when vast herds roamed the Great Plains. But why is the 1935 Buffalo nickel so valuable to collectors today? The answer lies in its history, condition, and rarity. Let's break it down. The Buffalo nickel series, minted from 1913 to 1938, was in circulation for over 2 decades. These coins saw a lot of wear, as they were used in everyday transactions all across the United States. Because of this, finding a Buffalo nickel from 1935 in excellent condition is rare, and coins that retain their sharp details and clear designs are highly sought after. Over time, the intricate details on the Native American's face and the buffalo's fur tend to wear down, which decreases the coin's value. A 1935 Buffalo nickel in excellent condition, with sharp details and minimal wear, is incredibly rare and highly prized by collectors. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, based on how well they've been preserved. For the Buffalo nickel, collectors pay close attention to details in the chief's face and the buffalo's fur, as these areas often show the most wear. A 1935 Buffalo nickel with crisp, well-preserved details can be worth far more than its face value. And then there's the quality of the strike, the sharpness of the design when it was stamped onto the coin. In the Buffalo nickel series, some coins received weaker strikes, meaning the design didn't fully press into the metal, leaving details less defined. A well-struck 1935 Buffalo nickel with clear, crisp details on both sides is incredibly desirable, and this rarity can significantly increase its value. Now for the big question: how much is a 1935 Buffalo nickel worth today? For many Buffalo nickels, the value might only be a few dollars. But a well-preserved 1935 coin with excellent detail can command a much higher price. We're talking hundreds, even thousands of dollars, depending on the condition and clarity of the details, and there's one example that takes the value to an entirely different level. In a 2009 auction, a near-perfect 1935 Buffalo nickel sold for an astounding $161,000. Yes, you heard that right, $161,000 for a single nickel. This jaw-dropping price was due to the coin's pristine condition, historical significance, and rarity, making it one of the most valuable Buffalo nickels ever sold. Just imagine, this small coin, originally worth only 5 cents, became a life-changing treasure for its owner. So, if you happen to have a 1935 Buffalo nickel in your collection, take a closer look. Even if it's not in perfect condition, it could still be worth far more than its face value. Who knows? You might just be holding a valuable piece of American history. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of rare coins. If you found this exploration into the 1935 Buffalo nickel interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories about collectibles, hidden treasures, and pieces of history. Until next time, happy collecting. Top 4. Today, we're uncovering the story behind one of the most beloved and collectible American coins of all time, the 1936 Buffalo nickel. While it might look like just a simple 5-cent piece, this coin is steeped in history and artistry, and for collectors, it could be worth a small fortune. The Buffalo nickel, also known as the Indian head nickel, was first minted in 1913 and circulated until 1938. Designed by James O. Fraser, a prominent American sculptor, this coin captures the spirit of the American West, with a design that has captivated collectors and history enthusiasts for over a century. Let's take a closer look at the design of this iconic coin. On the obverse, or front side, we find the striking profile of a Native American chief. Fraser didn't base this portrait on just one person. Instead, he combined features of several Native American leaders he met, including Iron Tail, Two Moons, and Big Tree. By merging these elements, he created a timeless image that represents the strength, dignity, and resilience of Native American culture. It's a powerful tribute to the people and traditions that shaped America's early story. Now, let's flip to the reverse side, where we see the majestic American bison, commonly called a buffalo. Fraser used a real-life model for this design, a bison named Black Diamond, who lived at the Bronx Zoo in New York. By the early 20th century, American bison were nearly extinct, so this image serves as a tribute to a species that was once a defining symbol of the American frontier. With its stance and strength, the buffalo on this coin represents the rugged beauty and wild spirit of the West. It's a reminder of an era when vast herds roamed freely across the plains. But what makes the 1936 Buffalo nickel so valuable to collectors today? Well, the answer lies in its rarity, condition, and the attention to detail in each coin. Let's break it down. The Buffalo nickel series saw heavy circulation, meaning most coins were used daily and often endured significant wear and tear. As a result, finding a Buffalo nickel from 1936 in pristine condition is rare, and coins that retain their sharp details are highly sought after. Over time, the delicate details on the Native American's face and the buffalo's fur can wear down, which decreases the coin's value. But when you find a 1936 Buffalo nickel with crisp details and minimal signs of wear, it's something truly special and highly prized among collectors. Condition is one of the most important factors in determining a coin's value. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, with mint state coins showing almost no signs of wear. For Buffalo nickels, collectors pay close attention to features like the chief's face and the buffalo's fur, as these areas often show the first signs of wear. A 1936 Buffalo nickel with strong details can be worth significantly more than its face value. Another key factor is the coin's strike, or how well the design was pressed into the metal. Some Buffalo nickels were struck with less detail, meaning the design elements didn't fully press into the metal, resulting in a softer, less defined look. But a well-struck 1936 Buffalo nickel, with clear, crisp details on both sides, is highly desirable. This combination of rarity, condition, and quality makes certain coins from this series worth considerably more than others. So, just how much could a 1936 Buffalo nickel be worth? For many Buffalo nickels, the value might only be a few dollars if they show significant wear. But a well-preserved 1936 coin with sharp details can command a much higher price, potentially reaching hundreds or even thousands of dollars, and here's the jaw-dropping part. At a recent auction, a near-perfect 1936 Buffalo nickel sold for an incredible $156,000. That's right, $156,000 for a single nickel. This exceptional price was due to the coin's pristine condition, historical significance, and high demand among collectors. It's proof that even a humble nickel can become a life-changing treasure if it's rare enough and in top condition. So, if you happen to have a 1936 Buffalo nickel in your collection, take a closer look. Even if it's not in perfect condition, it could still be worth far more than its face value. Who knows? You might just be holding a valuable piece of American history in the palm of your hand. Thank you for joining us as we explored the fascinating world of the 1936 Buffalo nickel. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of rare coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. There's so much more to discover about hidden treasures and collectibles, so stay tuned. Until next time, happy collecting. Top 5. Today, we're taking a closer look at one of the most iconic coins in American history, the 1934 Buffalo nickel. It might look like just a simple 5-cent piece, but this coin holds an incredible story and, for collectors, it could be worth a life-changing sum. The Buffalo nickel, also known as the Indian head nickel, was introduced in 1913 and circulated until 1938. This coin was designed by James O. Fraser, a renowned American sculptor who wanted to capture the spirit of the American frontier. For him, this was more than a coin, it was a tribute to a way of life and a piece of American heritage. Let's start with the design. On the front of the coin, we see the dignified profile of a Native American chief. Fraser based this powerful portrait on the features of several Native American leaders he met personally, including Iron Tail, Two Moons, and Big Tree. By combining their features, he created a timeless image that represents the strength, pride, and resilience of Native American culture. This isn't just a design, it's a symbol of the people who have played an essential role in shaping America's history. Now, let's flip to the reverse side, where we see the majestic American bison, often called a buffalo. Fraser used a real-life model for this design, a bison named Black Diamond, who lived at the Bronx Zoo in New York. By the early 20th century, the American bison population had nearly vanished, making this image a tribute to a species that once defined the landscape of the Great Plains. The buffalo on this coin stands tall and powerful, representing the rugged beauty and spirit of the West. With this design, Fraser honored not only an animal but an era when vast herds roamed freely across the frontier. But why is the 1934 Buffalo nickel so valuable today? The answer lies in its history, rarity, and condition, so let's break it down. Buffalo nickels circulated for over 2 decades, and these coins saw heavy use. Most Buffalo nickels you find will show signs of wear from everyday handling, which makes coins from 1934 in excellent condition rare and highly prized. Over time, the details on the Native American's face and the buffalo's fur often wear down, reducing the coin's value. But a 1934 Buffalo nickel in great condition, with crisp, well-preserved details, is something special, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for it. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, with mint state coins showing almost no signs of wear. For Buffalo nickels, collectors look closely at details in the chief's face and the buffalo's fur. These are usually the first parts to wear down. A 1934 Buffalo nickel with sharp, clear details and minimal wear can be worth significantly more than a typical circulated coin. Another important factor is the coin's strike, the sharpness of the design as it was stamped into the metal. Some Buffalo nickels were struck with less definition, meaning the design didn't fully press into the metal, resulting in a softer, less detailed look. But a well-struck 1934 Buffalo nickel, with crisp details on both sides, is incredibly desirable. This combination of rarity, condition, and quality makes certain coins from this series valuable. So, just how much could a 1934 Buffalo nickel be worth today? For many Buffalo nickels, the value might only be a few dollars. But a well-preserved 1934 coin with excellent detail can command a much higher price, potentially reaching hundreds or even thousands of dollars, and here's the exciting part. In a recent auction, a near-perfect 1934 Buffalo nickel sold for a jaw-dropping $162,000. That's right, $162,000 for a single nickel. This extraordinary price was due to the coin's pristine condition, historical significance, and high demand from collectors. It's proof that even a humble nickel can become a valuable treasure if it's rare enough and in top condition. So, if you have a 1934 Buffalo nickel, take a closer look. Even if it's not in perfect condition, it could still be worth far more than its face value. Who knows? You might just have a hidden piece of American history. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1934 Buffalo nickel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories about collectibles and hidden treasures. Until next time, happy collecting.